As you know, the current economy has made it extremely difficult to start and run your own business. But that doesn't mean you can't be successful. It just means that you have to take a slightly different approach than what you may have used in the past to get your business off the ground. This video highlights successful businesses that always succeed throughout the ups and downs of economy and offers valuable insight as to how they were able to do it. This information may help you develop a business plan that will make your company viable in any economic situation. Number 1. Rental property businesses. Rental property businesses are one of the most common types of businesses that always seem to succeed. This is likely because there is always a demand for rental properties, whether it be from people who are looking to live in a specific area or from those who are looking for a vacation home. Furthermore, rental property businesses tend to be relatively low maintenance, as the property owner is typically responsible for taking care of any necessary repairs or upkeep. Additionally, many people who start rental property businesses are able to secure financing easily, as banks are often willing to loan money for this type of venture. If you're interested in starting your own rental property business but don't have enough cash to invest upfront, then consider starting a buy and hold strategy instead. Under this strategy, you'll purchase an investment property and then rent it out while holding onto the deed until you can either sell it at a profit or continue renting out the space at an increased rate. For example, if you were to purchase a 4-bedroom house for $100,000 with only $5,000 down, then you could make monthly payments on the remaining balance of $95,000 and still have time to build equity. As long as your tenants pay their rent on time every month and don't damage the property too badly or cause problems with other residents, then over time you should see an increase in equity until the mortgage has been paid off entirely. Next is a self-storage facility. Self-storage is a great business to get into because it's easy to start and has high potential profitability. The two main reasons people use self-storage are because they're moving or they need more space. In the US, there are over 50,000 self-storage facilities. The demand for self-storage is increasing at a rate of about 5% per year, and the average occupancy rate for self-storage facilities is about 90%. That means out of every 10 units you rent out, 8 will be occupied by tenants paying rent every month. A typical rental unit costs $30 to $40 per month, which means an annual income of $2,160 to $3,200 from one unit alone. You can also take advantage of off-peak pricing with utilities during winter months. Depending on where you live, this can save you as much as 40% in monthly utility bills. If you have 3 or 4 units rented out, then you could make around $5,600 to $8,400 per year. It's not hard to see how successful this type of business could be. With so many people needing storage spaces, you'll never run out of new customers. They will come to you for one reason or another. The best part about being a self-storage facility owner is that it doesn't require any education past high school. You can learn everything you need to know through training. And if you don't want the responsibility of managing a team and you think you got everything under control on your own, then you don't have to hire anyone. Next is transportation business. There are many businesses that always succeed no matter the economy. One industry that does well in any economic climate is transportation. This is because people will always need to get around, whether it's for work, school, or leisure. Plus, with the rise of online shopping, there is an increase in demand for delivery services. With the increased demand comes a rise in pay and hours, as these drivers often have their own vehicles and can set their own schedule. Truck drivers can also enjoy this kind of flexibility, since they can take on long-distance trips without having to worry about food and lodging along the way. All these factors lead to more business for transport companies who might not see such high turnover rates as other industries due to safety concerns from clients. With more stability comes higher earnings, which translates into higher tax revenue for the government too. Next, laundromats. Have you ever wondered why there are so many laundromats? It's because they're businesses that always succeed. Laundromats are recession-proof, require very little maintenance, and have a captive audience. Plus, there's always a demand for laundry services. That's the beauty of starting a business in the industry where demand is constant. It never has to rely on making people want its product or service, it just needs to make sure it can provide what people need. The only thing to watch out for with laundromats is competition. Sometimes, someone will start up a laundromat near your location and take away some of your customers. To avoid this, be sure to place your establishment in the most convenient location possible. Monitor your local classifieds, lots of laundromat ads. Work hard at getting good reviews online, and get creative with some off-the-wall promotions, like free washers. You might also consider partnering with other nearby small businesses who could benefit from having a customer base. For example, if you live close to a grocery store, offer a discount if someone buys groceries and do their laundry at the same time. Offer deals like this all year round too, not just during slow times like winter time. Next are vending machine routes. Have you ever seen one of those gumball machines in a gas station or a grocery store and thought to yourself, can I do that? Well, you can. Vending machine routes are a great way to get into the business world with very little overhead or risk. Plus, they're easy to operate and can be quite profitable. First step into getting into this kind of business is finding a good location. You want to find a high traffic area with lots of potential customers. Office buildings, malls, airports, and train stations are all great places to put your machines. Then, get the right equipment. Once you've found a location for your machines, it's time to figure out what kind of vending machine you'll need. For example, snack machines work well at fast food restaurants, while drink machines usually go best at convenience stores. Consider the type of product you'll sell when picking out your inventory, and make sure it's appealing to everyone who walks by. Then, buy the snacks or drinks from wholesalers. The prices might seem higher than at regular stores, but remember, once someone buys something from your machine, it will continue paying for itself over time. All that remains is to make a solid marketing plan and start making money. Next is agriculture business. There are a few types of businesses that always succeed no matter the economic conditions. Agriculture business are one of them. People will always need to eat, so there will always be a demand for food. And as long as there is a land, there will always be an opportunity to grow crops or raise livestock. With the increasing population and decreasing availability of farmland, more people are turning into agriculture in order to make a living. They may not earn much in terms of wages, but they'll never go hungry either. Other agriculture-related businesses include nurseries, landscaping services, farm supply stores, tractor supply shops, feed mills, and grain elevators. The agricultural industry has traditionally been overlooked when it comes to business opportunities because farmers don't have many employees. But this could be a good thing. A farmer can keep his overhead low by doing all the work himself, making it easier to take risks with other ventures on the side. It's possible that you may know someone who has an interest in farming or already operates a small family farm. If so, maybe you could offer him some advice about how he might improve his skill set if he wants to expand his business at some point down the road. He'll certainly appreciate your support during these tough times. And lastly is dump truck businesses. A dump truck business is one of the most recession-proof businesses you can start. After all, no matter what the economy is doing, people will always need to move dirt, sand, and other materials from one place to another. And dump trucks are the perfect way to do it. Plus, starting a dump truck business is relatively easy and doesn't require a lot of upfront capital. To get started, you'll need about $3,000 for your first truck and about $1,500 for the required insurance policy. You'll also want to invest in liability insurance if your state requires it. If not, check with your local government to see what's required in order to run a dump truck business legally. A business is only as successful as the people running it. So if you want to start a business that has a high chance of succeeding, make sure you have a great team in place. Secondly, research your industry inside and out. Know your target market and what needs they have that you can fill. Have a clear USP or a unique selling proposition that sets you apart from the competition. Create a marketing strategy that will get you in front of your target market. And finally, always be prepared to adapt to change. The businesses that always succeed are the ones that are able to roll with the punches and come out on top. Well, that's it for today's video. Which of these businesses have gotten your interest into starting of your own? do let us know in the comment section. We'd love to hear them. And as always guys, don't forget to subscribe and give us a huge thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.